Hey, it's me. If you want to live a truly fulfilling life, you first have to fulfill yourself. This idea of self fulfillment or finding who you really are can happen on different levels and in many ways. It means finding what you're meant to do, your purpose, and developing that. It means discovering all the good things about yourself, including talents that everyone has deep down, and bringing them out. To do this, you have to build yourself up, connecting all the parts of who you are. It's also important to notice and change the negative parts inside you that block your path to true fulfillment. Everyone who fulfills themselves adds something valuable to the world. They don't just use their talents, they also build meaningful relationships with others. As you grow, the walls you build up start coming down, and you become less afraid of yourself and others. And this allows you to connect deeply with people. Self-fulfillment also has a special meaning related to being a man or a woman. Since humanity consists of men and women, you can't fully find yourself without understanding and accepting your own divine masculinity and femininity. Divine masculine, divine feminine. This part is so important, which is why I want to explore this more deeply in this episode. These ideas might resonate strongly with those who actively explore themselves. When you work on yourself, understanding yourself deeply, these words might touch you differently than if you just hear them casually. So I just encourage you to open yourself to this deeper understanding. These thoughts hopefully will help you move past your struggles and better understand your problems. You can't truly know yourself without facing your feelings about your own gender and about the opposite sex. People often avoid this because it feels uncomfortable, even when it's clearly causing problems. But the more you resist looking at something, the more important it usually is to face. Everyone has both masculine and feminine sides, but many people are confused about this. Misunderstandings about gender create fears about connecting with others. These fears stop us from fully embracing ourselves and create barriers in relationships. If you're confused or uncomfortable about your own masculinity or femininity, you'll naturally have trouble connecting with others. People often mistakenly believe that being close or forming unions with others is somehow wrong. This makes them afraid of their natural desires for closeness. Because of this fear, they isolate themselves and build walls, splitting important parts of who they are. When we think something natural is wrong, we lose trust in ourselves. And this keeps us from truly growing and experiencing the love that breaks down barriers. The universe itself is moving towards unity and connection. When we're afraid or misunderstand things, we stop this natural flow, holding ourselves back from happiness. Many people desperately want closeness and love, but run away from it because of unnecessary fears. These fears create painful conflicts, blocking our path to true happiness and growth. Life tries to guide us clearly, but false ideas keep us from listening. Many people fear being truly open with someone because they might lose control or they might become hurt. But when you face your fears honestly, you'll discover a natural strength and peace. Each time you have a real insight or truth about yourself, you feel alive and energized. This includes feelings of love and attraction because they are part of the powerful life force. Facing truth helps you connect with this energy. But when old fear returns, you lose touch with this energy and feel stuck again. Men and women often misunderstand and envy each other. Men might envy women because they feel women don't have the pressure of success. Women might envy men for the freedom and power they seem to have. Beneath these envies is a deeper fear, the fear of losing yourself in a relationship. Men often fear letting go of control and discipline, thinking this makes them weak. Women fear surrendering and losing control, thinking this makes them helpless. Both try to protect themselves in ways that actually make things worse. Men become isolated and burdened. Women become insecure and dependent. The key is finding balance. For a man, being responsible gives him the security to let go safely. For a woman, being open and trusting helps her discover real strength. To overcome these fears, you need to recognize what specifically scares you about embracing your true self. What do you think is unfair? Deep down, you're afraid of losing who you are. Once you recognize this fear, you can overcome the barriers inside you. It's true that sometimes people might hurt or disappoint you. The thing is, avoiding relationships doesn't protect you, it isolates you further. Instead, become aware of your real needs and who can genuinely meet them. When you clearly understand yourself and others, you'll stop making unrealistic demands. You'll know who can fulfill your needs and who can't. And this honest awareness gives you freedom and independence. It helps you face reality without becoming hurt or angry when things don't go your way. In short, finding your true self as a man or a woman means recognizing and overcoming your fears. It means seeing clearly what you want and who can fulfill those needs realistically. When you can see yourself honestly, you become better at seeing others clearly too. This brings true freedom, helps you form healthy relationships, and leads you to the lasting happiness everyone desires. Love you. Connect soon.